Good morning. Today we will solve some numericals on transient response analysis. So before solving the numericals, we will see the time response specifications and the different formulae that is used in a transient response specifications. So in this graph, you can see at the bottom there is a TD, means it is a delay time. So it is a graph on x-axis, there is a time, and on a y-axis there is a total response. So at the bottom you can see there is a TD, means it is a delay time. So it is the time required for the response to reach 50% of the final value in first attempt. Then TR, it is a rise time. Then peak time TP, then peak overshoot, that is MP, and settling time, that is TS. So the different formulae that is used. So first it is a delay time, that is TD. So it is the time required for the response to reach 50% of the final value in first attempt. So TD equal to 1 plus 0.7 zeta upon omega n. Then rise time, that is TR, that is it is the time required for the response to rise from 10% to 90% of the final value for overdam systems and 0 to 100% of the final value for underdam systems. So the formula is TR equal to pi minus beta upon omega d, where beta equal to tan inverse under root 1 minus zeta square upon zeta, and omega d is equal to omega n under root 1 minus zeta square. Then peak overshoot, that is MP. So it is the largest error between reference input and output during the transient period. So the formula, it is percentage MP is equal to e raised to minus zeta omega upon under root 1 minus zeta square into 100. Then peak time TP, it is the time required for the response to reach its peak value. So TP equal to pi upon omega d, or it can it can be also written as pi upon omega n under root 1 minus zeta square expressed in seconds. Then settling time, that is TS. So it is the time required for the response to decrease and stay within specified percentage of its final value. So TS equal to 4 times time constant. So that will be equal to 4 upon zeta omega n. Now we will solve some problems. So first problem, so for the unity feedback control system having open loop transfer function. So transfer function, it is given gs equal to 10 upon s into bracket s plus 4, and it is a unity feedback system, means hs equal to 1, and you have to determine delay time, rise time, peak time, settling time, and maximum peak overshoot. So first, that is gs, it is given. So gs equal to 10 upon s into s plus 4, that is the given data, and hs equal to 1 because it is unity feedback system. So first determine closed loop transfer function cs upon rs. So formula is cs upon rs equal to g upon 1 plus gs gh, or you can say gs upon 1 plus gs hs. So put the values of gs and hs in a given formula. So after simplification you will get cs upon rs is equal to 10 upon s square plus 4s plus 10. So you have to compare this with the closed loop transfer function. So compare closed loop transfer function with standard form of second order system. So the standard form of second order system, it is omega n square upon s square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square is equal to 10 upon s square plus 4s plus 10. So compare denominators of the both. So after equating denominators, you will get omega n square, that is the natural frequency, that we can find out the natural frequency from this expression. So omega n square is equal to 10 after equating the denominator. So omega n equal to 3.16 radian per second. Then the damping ratio. So the second, so in a given expression, the middle, in the denominator, the middle term is 2 zeta omega ns in a standard form of second order system. So 2 omega n, 2 zeta omega n s is equal to 4s, that you have to equate. So after solving, you will get zeta equal to 4 upon 2 into omega n is equal to 0.633. So damp frequency of oscillations omega d is equal to, so this is a formula to find out damp frequency of oscillations. So omega d is equal to omega n under root 1 minus zeta square. After putting the values and simplification, you will get omega d, that is a damped frequency of oscillations, is equal to 2.44 radian per second. Next, that is delay time. So Td equal to 1 plus 0.7 zeta upon omega n. That is a formula that you have to use for to find out delay time. After putting the values and simplification, you will get 0.457 seconds. Then rise time. So rise time, to find out the rise time, the formula is Tr is equal to pi minus beta upon omega d. So first of all, we have to find out the beta. To find out the beta, the formula for beta is equal to tan inverse under root 1 minus zeta square upon zeta. This is the formula for finding out, to calculate beta. So value of beta that you will get is equal to 0.885 radians. So the value of beta that should be in radians, that you have to find out. Now put the value of beta for the formula of rise time, Tr equal to pi minus beta upon omega d. After simplification, you will get 0.92 seconds. Next is peak time. Tp is equal to pi upon omega d. You will get 1.273 seconds. Then the settling time, Ts equal to 4 into T is equal to 4 upon zeta omega n. So that is the formula that is used for to calculate settling time. After simplification, you will get 1.997 seconds. Then maximum peak overshoot. The formula, that is percentage MP is equal to e raised to minus zeta pi upon under root 1 minus zeta square into 100. Put all the values of in a given expression. You will get percentage MP, that is maximum peak overshoot, is equal to 7.66%. Then problem number 2. The second order servo system has a unity feedback. The transfer function GS, it is given 500 upon S into S plus 15, and you have to find out delay time, rise time, peak time, settling time, and maximum peak overshoot. So GS and HS it is given. So find out CS upon RS is equal to GS upon 1 plus GS HS, that is a standard formula. Put the values of GS and HS in this formula. You will get 500 upon S square plus 15S plus 15. That is a closed loop transfer function that we will get. Where now we have to compare this closed loop transfer function with the standard form of second order system. So standard form of second order system, it is omega n square upon S square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square, that is a standard form. And the closed loop transfer function that we get after simplification is 500 upon S square plus 15S plus 15. So compare denominators, you will get omega n square equal to 500. So omega n is equal to 22.36 radian per seconds. That is a natural frequency. Then damping ratio, compare this middle term of the standard form with the middle term of denominator of closed loop transfer function. So twice zeta omega n is equal to 15s. So you can write twice zeta omega n is equal to 15. So zeta equal to 0.335. Then find out damp frequency of oscillations. Omega d equal to omega n under root 1 minus zeta square. You will get omega d is equal to 21.06 radian per second. Find out delay time. Td equal to 1 plus 0.7 zeta upon omega n. That is a formula for finding to determine or to calculate delay time. You will get 0.055 seconds. Then rise time, beta equal to tan inverse under root 1 minus zeta square upon zeta. So to calculate rise time, the formula that you have to calculate rise time is equal to TR is equal to pi minus beta upon omega d. So first of all, calculate beta. So at the top, there is a formula to calculate beta is equal to tan inverse under root 1 minus zeta square upon zeta. You will get 1.229 radians. Now put this value of beta in this formula. You will get TR, that is rise time, is equal to 0.091 seconds. Then peak time, TP equal to pi upon omega d. You will get 32.73 seconds. And settling time, TS equal to 4T is equal to 4 upon zeta omega n. That will be equal to 0.534 seconds. Maximum peak overshoot, put all the values in this equation or the formula. You will get percentage MP is equal to 32.75%. Then example 3, GS it is given and unity feedback system it is given. So GS and HS we know that is given data, and find out the various elements in a transient response analysis like delay time, rise time, peak time, settling time, and maximum peak overshoot. So GSHS is given. Find out the closed loop transfer function. We get 4 upon s square plus s plus 4. That is a closed loop transfer function after substituting the values of GS and HS in a formula. So we have to equate the denominators of closed loop transfer function and the standard form of second order system. So we can find out the natural frequency. So after simplification, we get omega n equal to 2 radian per second and damping ratio, that is zeta equal to 0.25. Now find out damp frequency oscillations. So omega d equal to omega n under root 1 minus zeta square. Omega d is equal to 1.936 radian per second, and delay time you will get after simplification 0.587 seconds. Then damping, this is a repeated slide. Now find out rise time. So to find out rise time, first calculate the beta. Putting the value of zeta in a formula, you will get value of beta in radians equal to 1.310 radians, and then after substituting value of beta in a formula of TR, you will get value of TR is equal to 0.945 seconds. Then find out peak time, TP equal to pi upon omega d. You will get 1.622 seconds, and settling time TS is equal to 8 seconds. So formula it is given. Only you have to substitute the values in a given formula. Maximum peak overshoot, after substituting value of zeta in a formula, you will get percentage MP equal to 43.26%. In the next example, the GS it is given. GS equal to 25 upon S and into bracket S plus 5, and you have to find out delay time, rise time, peak time, settling time, and maximum peak overshoot. GS and HS it is given. Find out closed loop transfer function, it is 25 upon s square plus 5s into s square plus 5s plus 25. So compare the denominators. Natural frequency equal to, you will get omega n equal to 5 radian per second, and zeta, that is damping ratio, zeta equal to 0.5. Then find out damp frequency of oscillation, omega d is equal to 4.33 radian per second. Delay time, that you will get after substituting value of zeta, you will get 0.27 seconds. Then in the same way, find out the rise time. First calculate beta, you will get beta equal to 1.24 radians, and rise time is equal to 0.485 seconds. Then peak time Tp is equal to pi upon omega d, you will get 0.725 seconds. Settling time, you will get 1.6 seconds after putting all the values. Then maximum peak overshoot, substitute the value of zeta in a given formula, percentage MP equal to 16.30%. Then example number 5, CS upon RS it is given. So closed loop transfer function of unity feedback system is given. CS upon RS is equal to 100 upon S square plus 15S plus 100, and you have to determine delay time, rise time, peak time, settling time, and maximum peak overshoot. Now the given closed loop transfer function is CS upon RS. It is given directly now. So that this is another example. So in a previous example, HS was given, GS was given, that is a transfer function was given, and HS, that is a unity feedback system, that was given, and you have to find out CS upon RS separately by putting the values GS upon 1 plus GS HS. Now in this example, CS upon RS it is given directly. So CS upon RS is equal to 100 upon S square plus 15S plus 100. So directly you can compare. So you can find out after comparing the denominators of a closed loop transfer function, given transfer function, with standard form of second order system, you will get omega n square equal to 100. So omega n is equal to 10 radian per second. Then damping ratio zeta is equal to 0.75. Then damp frequency of oscillations omega d is equal to omega n under root 1 minus zeta square. You will get 6.61 radian per second. Delay time is equal to, you will get 0.135 seconds. Then in the same way, find out the beta and put the value of beta in a formula of TR, that is rise time. You will get beta equal to 0.722 radian and TR equal to 0.365 seconds. Then calculate peak time, you will get 0.475 seconds. Same way, find out the settling time after putting the values of omega n and zeta in a given formula. You will get TS equal to 0.533 second. Then maximum peak overshoot, that is percentage MP, you will get 2.83%. So this is regarding the numericals on transient response analysis. Thank you.